Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Well, just thought I'd bring you in here right quick. If you saw my last short video, I showed you here on this crumbler that I got. And so, like I say, this here's an older one. And the one thing I wish it did have was on the basket bearings right here. My other one that I've done videos on that, well, it would have been, about a month or so ago when I know I've taken videos before of when I did working the wheat ground for the wheat, disking it, and you probably saw it then, saw some videos. But that crumbler has big bearings, just like a regular disc gang bearing, whereas this one here has 1-inch lock collar bearings. And so, like I said, I wish it had the bigger bearings, but it don't. But hey, price was right, so can't complain none. Anyway, thought I'd go ahead and bring you in right quick. I don't know how many videos on this I'm going to do because I've got to go across and replace all the bearings and all the baskets, 36 bearings. And I don't know, this might be the only video I do on this, working on this, or who knows, I may grab a short occasionally, but it's basically going to be doing just the same thing over and over. Taking a basket off, cut the bearing off, put new bearings on and set it back into the bracket. And so after a while that gets old, just seeing the same thing over and over. So like I say, I don't know how long I'm going to do that. I will say though, the next video after this one here, you might want to stick around for. I do remember saying in one of my previous videos that I was going to have a little surprise coming. And so, if it works out, before I go home this evening, I'm going to get a video of that also. And show you my other new toy that I got. Gotta get the old smoke wrench here up and going. Try not to cut into the flange if I can help it. Basically what I want to do is I want to cut that outer ring of the old bearing off. That way I can get the flange out of there. That should work. Because then I gotta cut the actual inner piece off. That might have done it. Maybe not. I thought it did. It must have a spot still holding on somewhere. There we go. Boy. Little smoky. But like I say, that'll let that flange come off there. That way I don't damage it. Yeah, there we go. And I've got some of the bearings over there on the back of that golf cart. I called Napa Auto Parts, and they said, yeah, we can get them. When I told them how many I needed, I think regular price was $18 a bearing. They said, well, we can just take, and for kind of like a volume discount, we'll take and knock $5 a bearing off. And so, hey, can't beat that deal. Okay, grabbing my pry bar. That should, maybe not. And I'm not going to sit there all day and fight with it, I can tell you that much. There we go. Just taking. And now that's more like it. I might be able to catch that one. Oop. I got 2 coffee cans out here. That one right there, I put the bolts in that actually holds the baskets onto the crumbler. And this one right here is what I take and put all the junk into. All the hot stuff. Now let's see here. I gotta take and cut that off that shaft. Yeah, there we go. Just gotta be careful I don't go and put a great big gouge right into the shaft itself. I'm trying to take and, as easy as possible, cut it off of the basket shaft. Come on. Now if I can get hooked back down in there again. If you can get it to go just right, it'll peel. Generally, you can always get this to peel right off. Without gouging, that is. Looks like we got just a little bit more right there, not much. Come on. All right, hang that back over there. Put my old bug eye glasses right there. Now let's see what happens. Yeah, take and smack a little bit with a. There we go. You'd be surprised though, with that, even though I got that thing cut, how tight it still grips. Try and knock that back piece off, that's the lock collar. Well, we're still stuck on down there. And I sure do miss the warm weather that we had last week. It was up in the 70s. Today we're hovering right around that 40-degree mark. And we got kind of like a light rain coming down. Yuck. Okay, come on. There we go. I could take and cut another chunk out of it if I need to. Generally, however, I don't. However, if I'm gonna keep fighting with the dumb thing, I'm not gonna do that either. There we go. Okay, there's that old chunk. And there's the lock, what's left of the old lock collar. And I put the baskets on the forklift like I took them off. And so this one right here is the front basket. It hooks on right here and here. And then this right here is the back basket. And of course it goes from there to there. And so that's actually how I'm going to be doing this. This thing is, I'm going to work this here. This part right here is the left wing. And I'm just going to have to see as far as doing that right wing. Trying to fold it out here inside the shed's going to be kind of a pain. I've also got to wash the hydraulic lines on this thing are not very good. In fact, when I got it from my neighbor, he had the thing parked back in the woods at his house. And when he told me when he brought it up from the woods up to his shed, that he had a line blowout on him. And so, wait and see. What I should have grabbed was 2 pry bars to kind of walk that off there. I get just one each side of it and walk it off, done deal. Now this here will take care of it quick. There we go. Practically fall off now. Yep, there we go. Okay. Well, like I say, figure I'd grab a quick little video on this, and I'm not going to be videoing this whole entire thing because this is basically what I'm going to be doing. Cutting bearings off, putting new bearings on, remounting baskets. Pretty simple. And so, but yeah, like I say, once get all the new bearings into it, hoping to be able to use it this coming spring, and so that's why I want to go ahead and get the thing done now. And that way I can get it back out of the shed because it happens to be taking up a bunch of shed space. And but get it back out of the shed, and that way it'll open it back up in here. And then that way it'll be good to go for next spring. Around here on the front, in fact, if you see, like I say, if you see my other one in my some of my previous videos, it's got the bigger tires on it. Or as this one here's got the small ones. I like the bigger ones better, but hey, price is right. And then right there you can see what I'm talking about regarding the hydraulic lines. Yeah, they all look pretty rough. Right there. This one, that one right there, that's the new one that my neighbor put on when it blew out on him. And so, yeah, just gonna do a little bit of work on it, get it back up going again. I remember him using this one though. And so until he got that newer one, they're both made by Underfirth, but the other one is just newer model, newer setup. And so, anyway. Well, hey, I'm going to call that an end to this video, so take care. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.